And just like that, the video was taken down. Anyway, 5,000 subscribers. Well, I'll be a massive whore. Honestly, there's not much I can say that you haven't already heard a million times, but seriously, I cannot thank you guys enough. I appreciate all of you so much, whether you've been subscribed for 3 years or 3 minutes, if you watch all my videos or just some, if you're a guy or a girl. Statistically speaking, you're probably a guy, though. I love you all, and I'd really like to thank all my YouTube friends who have helped me with videos and encouraged me to make more, the wonderful artists who I've commissioned and who have given me fan art, and of course everyone who likes, shares, subscribes, and generally supports me. You guys are the dog's balls. And now to celebrate this not really that important but still kinda cool occasion, it's time for my 5,000 subscribers Q&A. So let's get this party started with a question from Maytem. Why did my father leave? Oh fuck. Spenglor Dingleton says top 3 video game husbandos. Number 3, Eddie from SSX. Number 2, that ape with a gun from Ape Escape. And number 1, the yellow M&M from that M&M Wii game. James says, why don't you love me? Oh, you know what you did, you heartless slut. Brainstorm says, what games that you have played would you say that you have hated the most? Well, I don't know about my most hated game of all time, but at least recently I'd say my most hated game was Fallout 76, or should I call it Fallout 2.7? Kyroid says, when Smash Bros comes out, can I kick your ass as Peach again? You listen here, you little bitch. I'll take you on any day of the goddamn week, and what's more, I'll fucking destroy you. I'll treat you like my son and run you over with my car. And another Smash-related question from Billy, why are you better at Smash than me? Billy, you are fucking great at Smash, and I have a really fun time playing with you. But I will always be the undefeated champion, baby, and that's just the way it is, motherfucker! Mike says, poo-poo noo-noo or pee-pee wee-wee, the people need to know. Do they, Mike? Do they need to know? Do they really? Mario, Joe, and Tyler all want me to name things I like about the USA. Well, that's easy. I like your food, I like your people, I like your movies, I like your sexy southern accents, and I like that the guy who runs your country is a fucking bean. Also, I'd just like to say sorry that we don't talk that much anymore, guys. I'm just a piece of shit. Kitty Corn says, Skittles or M&Ms? Well, I prefer the taste of Skittles, but let's be real, M&Ms are immeasurably sexier, so I don't really know. Ink says, Bowsette or Boozette? No! Alexa Cat says, what kind of bear are you? Like just a grizzly bear or something fancy? Well, if you're talking about the mascot, which I hope you are, and you don't genuinely think I'm a bear, because if you do, stop it, get some help, it's just a regular old grizzly bear cub, with wonky eyes and an addiction to failure. Akio says, did you ever think we'd become such good friends when we first met? Actually, no. For our relationship, I was picturing more of a hate-fueled fuck buddy type situation. Constant Savage says, do you own any Hello Kitty merchandise? Oh, of course. Yeah, no, in fact, I'm planning on using this little beauty to kill myself later. Nate says, favorite color and will you be my main man? Favorite color is probably a toss-up between purple and green, and of course I'll be your main man. I've been looking for a main man ever since my last one died in a fire. By the way, how do you feel about fire? Now, Messi had a very interesting question for me. In fact, to be honest, he really is the only one out here asking the real questions, okay? So he says, when I went to Mario, he took 10 feet to my, but I was wondering if you had time to tell me about tea. It was best to ask about forward-coming events, but Jum Jum, you haven't. And then he follows that up with, S. See, that's what I've been saying for years! And finally, Spectacu says, what drew you to video editing, and in particular to video game reviews? Well, I've always been interested in editing since I made shitty webcam videos with my next door neighbor when I was 11, and yes, I will show you those one day. Maybe. And then after getting more into video games and being inspired by people like Zero Punctuation, JonTron, and Video Game Donkey, those videos eventually turned into game reviews. And what were your first projects like? Oh! Boy, am I glad you asked. Yeah, you know what? Now that I've hit 5K, why don't we have a quick look back at one of my earliest masterpieces and see if it's still as brilliant as I remember. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and...